Hello friends and Mesa family. Today is the 9th of December 2025, the day after City Council. I have been bopping around and I am going to go from here to home, hopefully get kind of a quick change of clothing and then go off to an LD9 meeting at a fry bread house. LD Legislative District 9. So if you live in LD9, that's my jam. So I like hanging out with the L9 Democrats, and I'm going to a fry bread thing. It's really super exciting. There was also a Mesa Indivisible meeting today. That was going to be an in-person meeting for going over all the nuances of the 287G agreement, get ICE and Mesa PD for their cooperative contract. Let's break it. We don't need this. We don't need this. And now the whole of Pinal County is also very, very keen and very, very quick to sniff all over ICE and be bestest friends and wag their little tail and make their own 278G agreement. So that's very disappointing. But we want to continue to work to get ICE out of Mesa and ground a velo from Mesa Gateway Airport. We don't need to be flying. We don't need to be deporting anyone. And we certainly don't need to be supporting those endeavors. There were 3 speakers last night of the citizen action items present, meaning that you can speak on a topic that is not on the agenda, which the 287G agreement has not been on the agenda. There's been some communication from City Council that they can't break the agreement, which doesn't make sense. It's a contract, right? It's a contract that's been around since, before Obama or whatever. However, contracts get broken all the time in these United States. And ultimately, of the municipal police force, who are the people who are in charge of how the municipal police force gets their funding, is run, et cetera, that is the city of Mesa does. So I don't understand this line. There's a few other things that have kind of been communicated about the 287G agreement from the city council itself, or at least from some sort of city officials. It's not all that convincing, but here we are. So I will say this: there was fire last night at city council. Man, you missed it. The 3 speakers who were chosen all chose to speak against the 287G agreement. One of them was an educator who talked about the impact of the ICE and the ICE raids on the families and the children and what the children are suffering through. One of them was a gentleman who kind of spoke. He says he's like, I'm Asian. There's a very, very, very tight community. We are watching ICE extremely close. And we don't have to be here. We can pack up the Asian district and move it to Tempe, which, by the way, I believe is a sanctuary city. The Asian district doesn't have to support all of the tax funds and all of the additional money that comes into Mesa City coffers if this is what ICE is going to do. And this is how this agreement is going to be with PD. It was fire last night. I will speak more. I would love to review, look online on YouTube. It's on YouTube, and watch a little more and kind of make some more notes and speak further. But I just wanted to touch base. Tonight I'm going to be going to a fry bread house so that we can have a meeting with the LD9 Democrats and the Mesa Indivisible in-person meeting for what is a 287G agreement. When I was up speaking my last time, I also made the point hey, the ICE that you made this agreement with, this contract with, administrations ago, that is not the same ICE of today. They're in breach of their contract. The scope and breadth and cruelty and illegal and immoral actions. They voided their own contract. That's not the ICE that, we signed up to have smiling and partnering with our city. These are my thoughts. So if you would like to join us for the LD9 Dems meeting, go on Mobilize, join us, look for the 287G agreement, like what is an in-depth kind of talk about that for Mesa Indivisible. I went on Mobilize. That's where I keep all my schedule of all my events. And come join us. And let's keep working hard to make sure that we ultimately kick ICE out of Mesa. It does not belong here. We want to be seen as a city who welcomes everyone and protects everyone. Thank you.